disappointed. Not our best effort. I guess credit Cal Baptist though first for that first half shooting performance was impressive. The disappointing part, it was just I didn't think defensively we were where we needed to be, and that's a good shooting team who came in with all sorts of confidence, who's gotten healthy as the year's gone on, so they've been playing pretty well, and we knew that. And we have a lot of respect. I think they're well coached. They have a system, and they do a good job at it. But yeah, I'm really disappointed. I think we call them the E's. I think there's things you can control: the energy, the effort, the emotion, the enthusiasm, that type of stuff. I think we've lost a little bit of our defensive identity, and that's disappointing because a lot of those things are on the defensive end. Those are the things that it takes to be great. I thought maybe we were taking some steps from how we prepare and what we do, and we're not executing very well at times on offense, and when we don't score, we don't just buckle down and really get stopped. So, again, we got work to do. It's one loss. I guess I'm proud in the way they came back. I think we were down with 20 with a few minutes to go in the third quarter and cut it to 3 and then didn't make the plays late. So proud of that, but that's not the expectation around here for us in this program is to come back. You're right. There's no reason to be down that big. But yeah, they battled and we gave ourselves, I guess, a chance late, but they led from start to finish, and that's not acceptable here in our home court.
Coach, what kind of adjustments did you make at the half?
We made a few. It was just changed a couple things defensively, which we'd kind of tried late in the first half as well and had a little bit of success. So we went back to that and then kind of went, just to try to get them out of rhythm is all we were trying to do. Slow the game down a little bit. It felt like it was going maybe a little too fast early. They do play at, I think, like the 12th fastest pace in the country, and maybe just a little faster than what we were expecting. So I thought once we got it slowed down a little bit, we could think, and we scored a little bit more in the third quarter, not much, but just a hair, and then maybe got going there in the fourth.
Coach, I know a lot of people look at this game and talk about the shooting. Like, they shot it great in the first half and didn't shoot it bad in the second half. But second chance points, I thought was a big part of the game too. And it felt like you guys got some opportunities and they just finished in those opportunities where maybe you guys didn't. What did you think about the rebounding from your ladies?
Well, yeah, I think whether you're talking about, rebounding is loose balls. That's nobody's ball. Like, it's up, it hits the rim, and it's in the air. Like, that's a 50-50 ball. So that's those things I was talking about, those energy, right? Like, effort. That's what that is, right? It's a will and a want are the two words that I always use with them. Rebounding is a will and a want. If you can will yourself to it or you want the basketball, you're going to go find a way to get it. So I'm not a huge technique guy when it comes to that. The Dennis Rodmans of the world, was how bad did he want it? He wanted it worse than the guy he was playing against, and they wanted it. They played with more passion to start that game than we did, and that's disappointing. That's hard. I hate that as a coach. Maybe I didn't prepare them properly, so I got to go evaluate myself, challenge these guys to go do the same thing, and hopefully we respond. But, yeah, it's a feeling we're not used to, and it hurts.
And then, late in the game, I think a little bit less than 4 minutes, you guys cut it down to 3 points. And I really, this is really for both of you. How big was that for you guys? You had Ayanna was kind of in foul trouble really throughout the game. Jordan kind of got into some foul trouble there late. How big was it for you guys and for you? For you guys to make that run and really, those two kind of being limited in what they could do because of fouls.
Well, let me take it, then Kurstyn finish it. They were in more foul trouble than we were, so that's hard for me to use as an excuse. Right? They were shooting threes, right? We were trying to attack, so they should have been in probably more foul trouble. But, yeah, we can't use that. We didn't play well enough. We had kids that just didn't play as well as they're capable of playing. Let's be real and quite frank. They just didn't play up to the standard. We didn't shoot it well. We're turning down open threes, which we hadn't been doing. So we didn't play very well. I wouldn't use, the foul trouble, necessarily for us because they had it way worse than we did. Obviously, the momentum to get it to 3 was probably good. And, Kurstyn, you can go from there. You were out there.
It was big for us to cut it. We shouldn't have had to fight back the whole game to get it within 3. But I feel like we in that moment had heart. We shouldn't have to dig deep and find that to finish a game. We should have had it the whole time. So I feel like the fouls, we shouldn't have been in foul trouble, but we should have played. Bottom line, we shouldn't have lost this game. There's no excuse.